Arsenio falls down. The Tullamove again. He scores! Here goes Jacob Nelson trying to beat Udrez to the net. He does, shoots and scores! Wow! They come, Hamer all by himself, one-on-one shoot. Oh, and a glove save by Alexander Rogers. Towards center and a two-on-one breaks out. Furry with Knutson. The Laura Seller recovered nicely. Shot, score! Heller across the blue line, holds on, weaves his way through the defense, backhand, scores! Jacob Heller!
This is your Lancer Hockey Weekly Report. This week's report is brought to you by Z Pizza, a slice above. This week, the Lancers took on the Damien Spartans, whom they had defeated by a combined 16-0 in their previous two contests. It was senior day, and the Lancers pulled out all the stops to honor their three graduating seniors. All three would make an impact, each in their own way, starting with Stephen Goodman, who was given 12 minutes and penalties on his first shift, pushing his total for the year up to 44, solidifying his lead in that category. The Lancers' Oscar Augustine had a golden opportunity to open the scoring, but was denied by the great effort of Mark-John Byerly. We entered the second period scoreless, but didn't stay that way for long as Jacob Furry popped in a loose puck at the top of the crease to make it 1-0 Oulu. Your best penalty killer has to be your goaltender, and that was the case here as senior Austin Alarcon made a series of saves to keep his slate clean. The final senior to get into the act was Riley Kramer, who did so in his usual fashion with a beautiful goal. His laser of a wrister made it 2-0 Oulu. Later in the frame, Alarcon was at it again.
With a great shorthanded chance there for the Lancers. Comes a shot that's clubbed away by Alarcon. Oh! And a rebound near side somehow. Austin got to it, and he makes another stop here from point blank range.
What an outstanding save right there. Off the stick of number 9. Jordan Scahill right there.
Jacob Nelson showed off his filthy mitts near the end of the frame, but Byerly denied his scoring attempt. Byerly couldn't repeat the feat with Nolan McElhaney bearing down on him as the Lancer defender slipped it through his legs to give Oulu a 3-0 lead heading into the third period. Early third, a bad bounce off a dump-in set up the Spartans' first goal. The wicked hop went straight to Jared Scahill to spoil Alarcon's shutout bid. Austin bounced back with a couple of point-blank stops minutes later, but was beaten once more on a one-timer from the low slot. All of a sudden, the Lancers' lead was down to 1. A good defensive denial by Goodman kept the Spartans at bay at one end, and his physicality at the other helped stifle their breakout efforts. In the final seconds, Alarcon tracked a point shot that changed direction on its way in and kept it in front of him in a crucial spot. When the final buzzer rang, the Lancers were able to walk away with a 3-2 victory. With the win, the Lancers clinch first place in Varsity Division 1. Now for your 3 stars of the weekend. Your third star, Stephen Goodman. Had the 12 minutes and penalties to start the game. Once he got back out there, though, played strong at the defensive end and was a physical force when needed throughout the contest. Your second star, Austin Alarcon. 23 saves on the night to pick up the victory in his final home regular season game. Austin improves to 7-1 on the season, one that he will definitely remember for a long time. Your first star, Riley Kramer. Been asked to play defense this year out of his normal forward position, has done a fantastic job, had a goal in this game to push his team lead to 15 on the season. Riley Kramer, your first star. This coming weekend, the Lancers play their final 2 games of the regular season, and they will both be on the road up in San Jose at Sharks Ice. They'll take on the Bellarmine Bells on Friday night at 7:30 p.m., and then we'll face off again on Saturday morning at 8:45 a.m. Both of those games, Black Dog Enterprises only broadcast, so make sure you catch the action live from Sharks Ice at San Jose. As always, make sure you get your Lancer hockey gear at lancerhockeygear.com. Keep up on the latest Oulu hockey news and notes by following our Facebook and Twitter pages. Thanks again for watching this week. We hope to see you next weekend.
Go Lancers!